Hello, good evening, everyone. Today we're going to talk about telecommuting. Commuting. Telecommuting is a word that most people like. One of the reasons being people like to save time and people usually spend a lot of time in commuting from home to their workplace. If I talking about me personally, I spend about 3 hours every single day from going from my home to my workplace. That is a 3 hours that you could use to do your work effectively and more productively. So that's 3 hours. If you were working from home, if you were doing a telecommuting, then you would save that 3 hours and maybe you could be more productive as well. So telecommuting is actually a very effective way of saving money from a lot of the employers. And employers these days in this economy, most employers are trying on saving money. They're trying different tactics in terms of how they could save money. This is one of the way you could save money um, by letting people work from home so that you would, well, one of the main major benefit is that it's in terms of flexibility. There's going to be employees are going to be available for a longer period of time, and so you could have a lot of flexibility in terms of scheduling meetings and conferencing. So there is that increased benefits of increased work day. So that's a major benefit. One of the other benefit that you could have is that the employees are saving time by not going to work. So they're saving. They could be more effective. There is a study that shows that employees are telecommuting who are 10 to 15% more productive than the other employees who are spending 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours trying to go to work. So by being more productive, you could really increase the productivity and help your company's bottom line. So that is one of the major benefits to consider when you are trying to uh, change the policy of the company. There are quite a few benefits of telecommuting. Um, One of the research data shows that the telecommuting is constantly increasing. A lot of the companies are adopting to telecommuting. One of the research shows that it's 73% increase from 2005 to 2011. So there's a significant amount of increase in terms of the number of people who are trying and doing telecommuting rather than just commuting from home to work. So that's a major increase. That just shows that a lot of people trying to work from home and save time and do more at the same time, and also uh, increase company's bottom line because you are reducing the overhead cost for the company by saving by say less employees. That means less utility, less electricity, less paper expense. Everything will be reduced, and in the end, um, that is something that your company and your that's going to show in the bottom line of your company. So it is one of the major benefits, and a lot of companies are trying because of that, because it simply increases their bottom line and reduces the cost. So one of the major point to consider when you think about increasing bottom line and executive these days, trying every single things to increase the bottom line of their company. Uh, there are a lot of people who are trying. They are trying cutting costs. They cut costs by reducing the workforce. Now, there's only so much you can do in terms of cutting the workforce because you would need some people. You need to run your business, so you would need to have people doing work, during normal business hours. So you would need to have some certain people. There's after a certain number of people, you cannot use the number of people that are working. So obviously, there's going to be need. You could reduce like few people, but after that, you need people. So and some of the so for that, what you can do is you can use a telecommuting, which will which will uh, which will use the which will use company employees' own time, and at the same time your company will function, not during now business hours, and even more if you need it, depending upon the business. If you need more people working, then you could have people work from home, and so your customer service or whatever you need will continue on. It's just that they will be working from home rather than using the company resources. So that is one of the key and main benefit that a lot of companies are trying these days. That is increasing their bottom line. There are a lot of benefits in terms of saving money for the company. Um, One of the major benefit that has shown throughout different studies are that the companies who are promoting telecommuting have a more happier employee because obviously they are not going from home to their workplace, so they're saving a lot of money in commuting, and they are less frustrated. They are less. They are more productive in terms of because they're using their time more appropriately. So employees are more happier, and happy employee makes their customer happy as well. So that is a gain that you will receive by keeping your employee happy. Your customer will be happy, and that will ultimately affect your sale. So that's one benefit. Productivity goes high because employees do not have to get stuck in the traffic for 2 3 hours. So obviously they can do the same kind of work from their home, and they can be more productive by not wasting the energy, the traffic or getting ready, managing kids, uh, and all that kind of things. So they are more productive by using their time properly. Overhead cost gets reduced by people not going to the company, so there's less utility, less electricity, less power, less heat bill, everything goes down. So overall, the utility cost will go down, and that will result in an increased bottom line. So your profit and loss statement will show, an increase of bottom line will increase ultimately. Um, this is one of the benefits that people like. So your employee retention is going to improve because if you have happier employee, they are doing a lot of telecommuting, they're working from home, which is a major benefit. It's more likely that the employee will stay at the same job for a longer period of time, and that ultimately will result in a better employee and better, well-informed employee that is going to help the company's bottom line in making sale and doing other things. Uh, when you have employees working from home, they have more time because there's less commuting, so you can say that they can be more flexible, in terms of scheduling conference calls and all that kind of stuff, meetings and stuff, and all these things that they need to do. So it is more likely that they will be more flexible in terms of scheduling. So that is going to be a major benefit because right in the current situation, the current global economy, you have companies and employees worldwide. So there's going to be a time difference in different countries. So when you have flexibility of your employee, it's beneficial to your bottom line that you have employees are willing to work, employees who are willing in scheduling later time that they can stay late and schedule this meeting in their normal home hours. So it really benefits the overall. So overall, telecommuting is a benefit that is keeps your employee happy, and when your employees are happy, your customers are going to be happy as well because they'll employ you to provide a better customer service that is going to result in better customer satisfaction, and that will increase your sale, and ultimately your bottom line will look better. So overall, telecommuting is a thing that most company is going towards, and it is definitely helping improving their bottom line. So it's one of those things that in today's world you need that, and most companies are trying it. I hope you like this presentation. Thank you.